Hey guys, it's MJ, your host for Saturdays on Search Queries, and our topic for this week is college. College. What to say? I have so much to say on this subject, it's not even funny. This is the fourth time I've tried to film this, and I think my first two tries I wanted to combine. It would have been like over 25 minutes or so. So I'm doing a short version now. Hopefully you like it. Well, my major is radiologic technology or x-ray tech, which is what I'll be. I'll be shooting x-rays. It's not just pushing buttons though. There's so much more that goes into it. There's the nerd geeky part of it. It's you have to know about radiologic physics, biological status on there. You got to know quality assurance. You got to have good bedside manner, like nursing procedures and stuff. You gotta know your stuff, your positioning. You gotta know pathology. You gotta know different modalities. I mean, after X-ray school, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna just be an X-ray tech, or are you gonna further your education and be the king or queen of everything, be the top, the tech everybody wants. The one that does their job in a time-efficient manner. It's just really exciting to me. I think the best thing about the program is that we get to wear scrubs. The awesomest thing ever. Let me show you. Bam! See that? That's our school ram. Our colors are red and black and white. We're kind of like the Step Up Community College before Fresno State. The most awesome thing about Fresno City College is that there is no other vocational rad tech program in the Central Valley. I mean, okay, they have a little one over at Merced, but it's Merced. Come on. Sorry if you live in Merced. But anyway, State doesn't have a program that makes us top dog. They're actually not hiring anywhere in the valley, which sucks for the people that are going to stay in the valley. But for us, people like me, who have a plan of action to either get out of the state or move to the North Valley or Northern California, they are hiring. They're hiring like everywhere, but right here. It's so funny. Anyway, college. I don't even know where to start. Let's see, my program is 2 years. I am currently a second year student. I just started my second year. I actually got to peek in on the fresh meat today. It was pretty funny. They're all so bright in their scrubs. I mean, my scrubs are actually pretty bright because I got a new pair over the summer. Because you can't wash your scrubs every 3 days. It's impossible. I only have 3 pairs, so, every 3 days, laundry. You don't want to wear dirty, nasty, MRSA-infected scrubs. It's kind of gross. So I got me a couple new pairs, and they're really bright, and it's so funny because the new students, they're so bright. They're like, I don't know, like Victory Red bright or something. Anyway, so my program's 2 years. It took me 3 years to get in the program, and they make you take all your general ed and your prerequisites before you even apply. So as a 24-year-old college student, everybody else sees that as behind, but I see as it being on top. The human brain doesn't fully develop until age 23 anyway, which is when I started the program. Good thing for me, right? There's so many nerdy things I could say right now, but I don't think you guys would be able to stand me if I did. So maybe another vlog about that. Yeah, college. Because I don't go to a university, I don't get to stay in dorms. I currently live at my parents' house. But for this semester, I am broadcasting out of Visalia because my this semester's hospital rotation is in Visalia, and they're actually pretty cool. It's a bunch of guys there. I mean, my first hospital that I was at for 1 year was diverse enough. I mean, there was guys and girls, and in every department, not just diagnostic X-ray, but in CT, MRI, ultrasound. Well, ultrasounds, I think they're, I don't think I saw any guys in ultrasound. And in mammo, that's usually pretty strictly females as well. I mean, would you like a man to manhandle yourself? I mean, granted, it's for the greater good and they're trying to find stuff, but would you feel comfortable? It's like having a male gyno, I'd rather have, anyway. So, at my facility now, all the morning people, they're all guys, and they're so funny. They play pranks on each other. They tape on the back, the sticker on the back, whatever. They're joking all around all the time, and they're very serious when they do their job. They're very serious about it. They get their job done. I mean, and it's not like they're a level 1 trauma center like I was at before. They're pretty busy. They're level 3, and they keep busy. They have rushes, but in the downtime, I mean, they're just a bunch of goofballs. It's so funny. I can't even explain it. It should be a pretty fun time there this semester, so I'll keep you updated on that. If you have any questions for me about nerdy X-ray business, you can go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will do my best to get back to you on that. If not, you could ask me on my personal YouTube, and I will do a video response there. Or if you ask questions here, I will do a video vlog response on my personal channel. If any of you guys have any suggestions for our weekly topics, please leave a comment below, and we'll do our best to, as Search Queries, do our best to get back to you on those questions and topics as well. Also, to remind you, we do have a Facebook and a Tumblr account that you guys can follow us up on. I'll put the links below, and yeah, college isn't as scary as some seem. I understand how some students might be, oh, I'm scared, the tests are crazy. Well, that's just the crazy general ed. You get that over with. You can handle the world. I mean, I really have never seen a point to do the 500-page essays about, polka dots or whatever. I mean, I think my favorite class to write all those papers in was for psychology. If I wasn't doing radiology, I would definitely be doing psychology. It's just so interesting. I mean, the human psyche, it's crazy. I mean, if, I've had multiple friends tell me, you should be a psychologist or something, or dabble in that or whatever, because I can usually see several sides of a situation and be able to know where they're coming from or how they feel without actually being them, and they're like, oh my god, wow, everybody has their own quirks, but I guess that one's fine. Let's see, like every student who's still going to college, they definitely, I could tell you right now, they definitely did not know what they wanted to be before they started college. Like Mim says, I mean, how could you be sure going into it? You don't even know. There's been no experience ever. You haven't dabbled in enough to know what you really want to do. But I do now. I mean, I've changed my major several times. I've wanted to be an accountant. Boring, right? I wanted to be an astronomer, a math teacher. I wanted to be a PE teacher. They pay you to play all day. I mean, come on. I wanted to be a graphic designer, which is really cool. It wasn't challenging enough. I'd get done with my projects super early, and they're like, okay, you're done. You can just leave. It's like, give me a challenge. I mean, it was really cool what I got to do. I got to work with the Mac and that was cool, but I wanted a little more critical thinking skills, I think. So here I am. I'm a science nerd doing what I want. It's awesome. I love shooting x-rays. We've actually been shooting x-rays since the second week of school, which is really cool. I mean, we technically can't do anything by ourselves yet. How the school works is you get tested on a certain thing, like doing a chest x-ray, right? And you get signed off on it in school, in class. And then you could actually do it in the clinic. And if you're competent enough or confident enough, your instructor there, your clinical instructor, will be like, okay, I'll just observe over here, and they'll let you know anything before you make the exposure. If you do anything wrong, different tricks how to do it better and faster, how to keep the patient, history up, and just create a good rapport with the patient and stuff like that, So, I mean, I've been shooting x-rays for a year now, and it's awesome. You can only get better, and definitely, it's really cool. Really cool. I think outside of diagnostic x-rays, definitely I'm going to be looking into CT. It's so cool. I was at my new clinical site, and one of the techs took me back and showed me this 4D program. 4, not 3, 4D, where you get to see like blood vessels and stuff, and nerves and muscle, and you could there's this tool that you can just erase the bone or whatever. I mean, it depends on if they're using contrast or not versus just seeing bones and tissue. You get to see other stuff, different anatomy and different pathologies that go in there, and it's so cool. I'm so excited. I can't wait to graduate. Speaking of that, I actually graduate next May, but I have a 6-week course after that to prep me for the national exam. I should take the national and totally going to pass it in flying colors. I think I could pass it right now, to tell you the truth. I've got everything right up here. I mean, I say that now, I'll probably just jinx myself. Knock on wood. But after I pass the national, I'll be certified RT, and I can go anywhere in the States. So that's actually really cool. I'm excited. I could leave California if I wanted. Not like I want to, but if I could, if I wanted to, I could. So, anyway, don't forget to find us on Facebook, and for you guys tomorrow is Tommy. So I'll see you guys next week. Catch you later. Bye.
In the middle of the bayou, stuck it, I say